All right, let's dive into the question every guy wants answered. What makes a man irresistible to women? Think about the ultimate smooth operator. Someone like James Bond, who walks into a room, owns it, and has everyone hanging on his every word. What's his secret? It's not just charm or good looks. It's a mix of confidence, status, and emotional intelligence that hits all the right notes with women. This guide is your no BS roadmap to understanding how women pick their partners, so you can show up as the kind of man who's magnetic, respected, and in control. We're breaking down 8 key factors that shape how women choose men, written in a straight-up conversational tone. Each section comes with practical tips, real-world examples, and the why behind it, so you can start applying this today. Whether you're single, dating, or looking to level up, this is the stuff nobody tells you about what women really want. Let's get to it. 1. Women want the best of both worlds. Women are wired with 2 instincts when it comes to picking a partner, and they can pull in opposite directions. On one hand, they're drawn to guys with top-tier traits. Think confidence, strength, and charisma. These are the alpha vibes that scream good genes and leadership. On the other hand, they want a guy who's reliable, emotionally available, and great with kids. Someone who's in it for the long haul and can provide stability. This tug-of-war means women often look for a balance, a man who's exciting and dominant but also committed and caring. The trick is showing you've got both sides covered without leaning too far one way. Walk into a date like you own the place. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak with conviction. For example, when you suggest a plan, say, "I know this great spot for dinner, you're gonna love it," instead of asking, where do you want to go? Share a story that shows your softer side, like, "I was helping my little cousin with his homework last week, and man, kids are hilarious." It signals you're not just a tough guy, you're human. Mix bold moves, like teasing her playfully, with warmth, like listening when she talks about her day. For instance, tease her about her coffee order. Really, a pumpkin spice latte. So basic. Then ask, "All right, what's the story behind your coffee obsession?" Women want a man who's strong enough to lead but caring enough to connect. Showing both sides makes you versatile and irresistible. 2. Status is a game changer. Let's be real. Women are drawn to men who stand out in the crowd. Status isn't just about money. It's about how you're perceived by others. Are you the guy people look to for leadership? Do you carry yourself like you're above average? Studies show women are way more likely to be attracted to men who seem superior in their social circle, whether it's through influence, generosity, or respect. You don't need to be a CEO to have status. It's about how you show up in your world, whether you're leading a project, helping others, or just dressing sharp and speaking well. Be the guy who brings people together. Organize a game night, introduce friends, or share your skills. For example, if you're good at grilling, host a BBQ and let people rave about your burgers. Show you're above average by helping others. Volunteer at a local charity or mentor someone younger. Casually mention it. "I was at this community event last weekend. Felt good to give back." Take charge of a group, like captaining a sports team or leading a work project. Women notice when you're the guy others follow. Dress like you respect yourself. Clean, fitted clothes that suit your style. Speak clearly and avoid mumbling. It signals you're a cut above. Status shows you're a leader, not a follower. Women are drawn to men who have influence and respect because it signals security and capability. 3. Money is a mixed bag. Women have a love-hate relationship with money when it comes to men. They're attracted to guys who flash a little confidence with their resources. Think buying a round of drinks or treating friends to something special. It's like a peacock showing off its feathers. It signals you've got something to offer. But at the same time, they want a man who's smart with his money. Someone who's thinking about the future, like saving for a house or investing in stability. The key is striking a balance. Show you're generous and capable without looking like you're blowing cash to impress her. How to nail it. Pick up the tab on a first date, or treat your friends to something small, like coffees. Say, "I got this, my treat." It's confident, not showy. Mention your financial goals casually, like, "I'm saving up for a place of my own. Want to be set in a few years." It shows you're thinking long-term. Don't flex with designer gear or brag about your paycheck. Instead, focus on experiences like, "I'd rather spend on a dope trip than a fancy watch." If she asks about money, keep it vague, but confident. "I do all right and I'm smart with it. What about you?" Why it works. Women want a man who's resourceful but not reckless. Generosity signals status, while financial smarts signal security. Both are attractive. 4. Confidence under pressure is magnetic. Nothing screams high-value man like staying cool when things get tough. Women are drawn to guys who handle stress with ease, whether it's a work crisis, a flat tire, or a heated argument. Confidence in tricky situations shows you're reliable and in control, which makes her feel safe and attracted. This isn't about being a superhero. It's about showing you can keep your head when life throws curveballs. How to nail it. Next time something stressful happens, take a deep breath and focus on solutions. For example, if your date spills wine, laugh it off. No big deal, we'll get you a new glass. Problem solve. Show you can handle things. If plans fall through, say, "All right, plan B, there's a cool bar nearby, let's go." She'll love your quick thinking. Stay grounded. In a disagreement, don't raise your voice. Say, "I hear you, but here's how I see it." And keep your tone steady. Work on your mental toughness outside of dating. Meditate, hit the gym, or tackle a tough project. It'll carry over. A man who stays composed under pressure feels like a rock. Women want someone they can lean on, not someone who crumbles. 5. Physical presence matters. Let's not kid ourselves. Physical traits play a role. Women tend to rate tall, strong, athletic guys as top picks for partners. It's not that every woman needs a 6'4" bodybuilder, but strength and stature signal protection and health, which are hardwired turn-ons. That said, most women are practical. They're cool with a guy who's just a bit taller or fitter than them, as long as he carries himself well. You don't need to be a gym rat, but taking care of your body and owning your presence go a long way. How to nail it. Hit the gym or pick up a sport you enjoy. Hiking, basketball, whatever. Aim for functional strength, not just aesthetics. Mention it casually. I've been getting into climbing. It's a killer workout. Work on your posture. Shoulders back, head up, no slouching. It makes you look taller and more confident. Keep your hair neat, clothes clean, and hygiene on point. A sharp look amplifies your physical presence. Own your frame. If you're not the tallest guy, don't sweat it. Confidence and energy outweigh inches. Walk like you're the biggest guy in the room. Physical presence signals vitality and protection. Even if you're not a giant, showing you care about your body makes you stand out. 6. Words are your superpower. Women love to talk, connect, and feel understood. So guys with strong communication skills have a huge edge. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Your ability to tell a story, make her laugh, or spark her emotions. Language skills show intelligence and emotional depth, which are massive draws. You don't need to be Shakespeare, but being able to hold a conversation and express yourself clearly will set you apart. Share fun or meaningful stories. For example, last summer my buddies and I got lost on this hike. It was a mess, but we ended up finding this insane view. Keep it engaging. Tease her lightly to keep things playful. If she's sipping a fancy drink, say, "Oh, you're that person with the complicated order, huh?" Follow with a grin. Take a writing class, read poetry, or learn a few phrases in another language. If you're on a date with a Spanish speaker, drop, "Tú tienes una sonrisa increíble." You have an amazing smile. It's a flex. Good communication is two-way. Ask her questions and really hear her answers. Say, "That's cool. Tell me more about why you love that." Why it works. Words create connection. A man who can talk, listen, and spark emotions feels like a partner she can trust and enjoy. 7. A few years older is a plus. Women often go for guys who are a bit older, on average about 3 to 4 years. It's not a hard rule, but older men tend to have more life experience, emotional maturity, and social status, which are attractive. If you're younger, don't panic. It's about acting mature and showing you've got your life together. How to nail it. Show maturity by handling responsibilities well. Talk about your goals. "I'm working on building my career, got big plans." Don't get rattled by small stuff. If she's upset, say, "I get it, let's figure this out together," instead of overreacting. Own your age. If you're younger, lean into your energy but show you're serious. Say, "I might be young, but I know what I want, and I'm going for it." If you're older, use your experience as an asset. Share wisdom without sounding like a know-it-all. I learned the hard way to always have a backup plan. Why it works. Age often signals stability and wisdom. Even if you're not older, acting like a man with purpose mimics that vibe. 8. She needs safety and excitement. Women want a man who makes them feel secure. Someone who can provide a stable, protective environment for her and potential kids. But that's only half the equation. She also craves excitement, adventure, and emotional sparks. A guy who's all safety and no thrill feels boring. A guy who's all thrill and no safety feels risky. Your job is to blend the two. Be her rock while keeping things fun and unpredictable. How to nail it. Show you're reliable. If she's stressed, say, "I've got you, let's talk it out." Be on time, keep your word, and show you're someone she can count on. Mix up your dates. Try a spontaneous road trip, a dance class, or a playful bet. Loser of this arcade game buys ice cream. Keep her guessing. Throw in surprises like a random text. "Clear your evening, I've got a plan." Or tease her in bed to keep the spark alive. After a wild date, follow up with something chill, like cooking dinner together. It shows you can be both thrilling and grounding. Safety makes her trust you. Excitement makes her crave you. Combining the two creates a bond that's hard to break. These 8 factors, balancing alpha and provider traits, boosting status, handling money smartly, staying confident, owning your physical presence, mastering words, leveraging age, and blending safety with excitement, are the blueprint for what women look for. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up as a man who's confident, capable, and emotionally engaging. Take charge of something small, like organizing a hangout. Dress sharper and speak with confidence. Practice telling a story or teasing playfully. Ask her a deep question on your next date, like, "What's a dream you've never told anyone?" Next time something stressful happens, handle it calmly. Show her you're a problem solver. Focus on your life. Hit the gym, chase a goal, have fun with friends. A man with a vibrant world is magnetic. Understanding how women choose men isn't just about dating. It's about becoming a better version of yourself. When you work on your confidence, communication, and presence, you're not just more attractive to women, you're more respected by everyone. You'll walk taller, connect deeper, and live a life that feels fulfilling, with or without a partner. But none of this works if you just read it and move on. Pick 1 or 2 things from this guide and try them this week. Maybe lead a group activity or practice staying calm in a tough moment. You'll mess up sometimes, and that's fine. Every step forward makes you a stronger, more magnetic man. Don't double text or chase. Show status and excitement. "I'm hitting this cool event tonight. Wish you were here." Then give her space. If she challenges you, stay confident. If she says, "You're too cocky," grin and say, "Nah, I'm just confident. You'll see." Keep your cool. If she's chasing thrills but no depth, balance it. Plan a chill date and talk goals. Where do you see yourself in a few years? See if she's serious. Becoming the kind of man women can't resist is about owning who you are and living with purpose. It's not about copying James Bond. It's about blending strength, smarts, and heart in a way that's uniquely you. Women want a man who's exciting yet reliable, bold yet grounded. Show up that way, and you'll not only turn heads but build connections that last. If you want more tools to master this, I've got a guide called The Irresistible Edge. It's packed with practical tips on confidence, flirting, and owning any room. Hit me up for the details, or just start applying this stuff today and watch how it shifts things. Now go out there, live big, and be the man she can't stop thinking about. You've got this.